Hi guys, it's AngelBlade13. Welcome back to my Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix walkthrough. Last time we settled things in Halloween Town, so we actually don't have to go and do this next world. We can go to Twilight Town and advance the story there, but this is a 100% sort of standard walkthrough, so we're gonna head through that world now.
Full speed ahead!
And naturally, you guys have probably noticed how much later this video came out compared to how my normal upload schedule is. Of course, it was right after I said I'd be able to get these out a lot faster, but I just recently started a new job this week, so just had to adjust to that new schedule. So we'll see what happens. If I can get like 2 episodes a week, I'll be happy with how that's going. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying the videos anyway. So with that done, we don't have to do any gummy ship missions for quite a while. We'll just hold on to that, and let's see this world.
Hey, check us out.
Yeah!
This place is kind of creepy, though.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Heartless?
Oh, I don't know, Sora. I get the feeling they might live here.
Don't mind us, just passing through. We won't be any trouble.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be silly. We love you to stick around for lunch.
We didn't bring anything to eat.
That's not gonna be a problem.
Gosh, Sora, I think we're the lunch.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Going somewhere?
Man, that Scar's got the worst timing.
Just let him roar.
We better go see what he wants. Sounds like he's grumpy enough already.
Fine.
I don't know what that was about, but I'm glad it's over. Everything's harder on 4 legs.
Gotta stop practicing.
I found a trick to it. Here, let me show you.
So we immediately noticed that Sora and the gang got a form change for this world, so they fit in with the inhabitants a lot better. As far as Sora's weapons, I'm gonna switch over to monochrome now, since magic's gonna be a bit more important than it has been in previous worlds. So it has the item boost, so it'll increase the effectiveness of different items in the field. For customization, I'm going to put Magnet on Sora, and I'm also going to swap out Fire for Blizzard. This is generally going to be the setup I have. Circle is going to be swapping between the offensive magic. Triangle, I'm going to keep Reflect. Square is going to be Cure. X is going to be Magnet for now. That might switch somewhat during boss fights, but that's generally the setup I'll use for the rest of the game. Anyway, let's collect these items. And to mention, I'm not really going to be able to use any of my combo modifiers here. So you can probably take some of them off if you feel like, and focus more on your support abilities. Sora does have a fixed set of abilities while he's in lion form. Hitting square during a combo will knock them into the air. If you hit it while you're doing an aerial attack, you'll sort of do a drilling motion forward. Finishing blast is basically this loud roar if you hit square as your finishing attack. Donald and Goofy, they can still use their standard abilities in somewhat different ways, but they won't be able to use their limits. So you're not going to be able to use any limit attacks for a while, so for Donald and Goofy, you definitely should take them off if you're if they're low on AP and everything. So let's head out and see what's going on in this world.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes?
What do we do?
Stay back!
So we're thrown into a fight right away. This is a pretty common death spot for new players. What I'm trying to do is use Magnet and then start aerial combos using Square a lot during the attack, and then just using Blizzard to finish them off.
Definitely heartless.
Thank you. You really saved me.
We're just glad you're okay.
Did you see any other heartless around here?
Heartless? Is that what they're called? I'm not sure if there are any others. I don't usually hunt outside the Pride Lands.
Pride Lands?
Hey, do you know if a guy named Riku is there? Or some bad guys in black hoods? Or maybe this really big bully named Pete? Oh well, we might as well go take a look anyway.
Wait, the Pride Lands are dangerous. Scar and the hyenas have made things unbearable for everyone. There's no food left. They've driven off the prey. We're about to starve.
We can handle a little danger. You just saw us beat those Heartless, didn't you?
I guess you're right. You could be just what the kingdom needs. Maybe you can help us.
You mean take on this Scar guy and all those hyenas?
Scar?
He took over when our last king, Mufasa, died.
So you're saying this guy's your king? You want us to take down your king? Wait just a minute. We can't just go around knocking kings off their thrones. Then again, if they see that I'm stronger than their king, maybe they'll ask me to be their next king.
Sora?
I'd have to refuse, of course. Still, I'd like to see the Pride Lands, so you guys don't mind lending them a paw, do you?
Uh-oh, there it goes again.
She's gonna go on ahead and tell the other lionesses. We're supposed to meet her at a place called Pride Rock.
Yeah. So if you try to do that fight just by using your regular attack and only your regular attack, it'll take a lot longer to do naturally, and chances are you'll get caught in a combo pretty quickly. The enemies there were living bones. Without magic, again, they're effectively pretty big damage sponges, but they'll sort of just start comboing you pretty quickly, so it's very hard to break out of it and counterattack with them. And as you can see with the menu, the drive command is grayed out, so throughout this world I won't be able to use my drive forms at all, which is kind of annoying, but this is a kind of fun way. You might think of lion form as like a world-specific drive form, almost. It does have its own unique set of commands. You also won't be able to use any of your summons, so just everything's got to be with your attack and your regular magic.
Gather!
Another important thing, we won't be able to use a lot of the reaction commands that we've been using so far. Pretty sure you can only use reactions for enemies that are specific to this world. So, things like the Living Bone has a reaction that you'll be able to use sometimes. But like I couldn't use Cyclone for the Soldier, I couldn't use like Shift Shot for the Silver Rocks that we just saw. So be careful. That's it. Try to make use of square and the different combo modifiers that you have. So it's like make use of the abilities that you are given for this world to make up for what you can't use anymore. Like, in a sense, this world is similar to Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 1 in just the sense of how many of your options they do take away from you, but they give you several things as well with it. So it might take some getting used to, but it's not too bad. Alright, the room's clear, so we'll advance.
That's him.
What? What is it?
I told Rafiki you might be able to help us force Scar and the hyenas out of the Pride Lands. But he says it won't work. You see, whoever saves the Pride Lands will be our next king, and he has to have the right qualities.
Meaning?
Well, I think she means you're not cut out for the job, Sora.
I'm sorry you came all this way.
Hey, no, it's okay.
You better go before Scar finds out you're here. I'm really sorry.
I don't know. I don't think Sora would have done too bad of a job as king. You could give him a chance, but it's fine. Anyway, this is a somewhat tricky jump to make sometimes, so just do your best to line yourself up with the puzzle piece and then just go for it. This part is optional, but there is a save point here in the Stone Hollow, so save there if you feel like, and then we'll just leave.
Hey, a snack!
Snack? Nah. We got us a 3-course meal.
Look at that! Here comes Scar, the king!
And Pete!
My back!
What are you doing here?
Oh, the cute little kitty's worried about me. If I were you, I'd be more worried about my friends.
We're surrounded!
Go on, ladies. You've got some hunting to do.
The herds have moved on, Scar. We can't hunt in a land with no prey.
No prey. Then what do you call this?
We're not prey.
Oh, nice and fresh, too.
Well, they're all yours, Scar.
Oh!
Run! Follow me!
Alright, so you can see that there are 3 exits in this room. We're just gonna go to the 3rd one, or the one that we haven't been to yet.
Hey, why the long face, Simba? You gotta lighten up and live a little.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about?
Let me guess. The past, right?
Hakuna Matata!
Would you look how he's grown, Pumbaa? Why, when I rescued the little guy, he was only this big.
Whoa.
Wow!
What's wrong?
We're never gonna make it!
I guess Rafiki was right.
What?
Never mind, it's not important. Here, I'll show you how. You can do it.
So now we have the dash command. By holding square, we'll basically move a lot faster, which is really useful for getting around this world. Anyway, we're seeing some more of these enemies. These are aerial knockers. They mostly just fly around and they'll try to just punch you. They have just a standard attack and they can pretty much combo you a little bit. You do get a unique reaction command there for them. Just when you do use the rapid blow reaction, you'll just sort of rapidly attack towards them in sort of like a buzzsaw fashion. So it's pretty useful for getting rid of them. I would use it when it pops up. Alright, and before we go to the next area, I'm actually going to use a tent, so I don't have to wait for my MP to recover.
When Simba's father, King Mufasa, died, we were told that Simba died alongside him.
Who told you that?
Scar.
It is time.
It must be Simba! Sora, hurry!
Wait up!
Alright, for the enemies here, I'm basically gonna do my best to try locking on to the living bone, using magnet to keep him in the air, and then immediately just try to take him out as quickly as possible, because it has a pretty good chance of defeating me, even on pretty much any difficulty. Again, the first few times I played through this, and quite a few of the Let's Plays, those things are very frustrating for people to deal with, no matter what difficulty level they're playing on. So remember, magic is your friend, so don't just smash the X button the whole game. There, you can see that spin attack it does. That can really mess things up for you pretty quickly. And there, I missed a chance for the reaction on the living bone, which would basically let me sort of jump on it and make him jump into the air and nosedive into the ground. Alright, so I should have equipped this earlier, but it did come recently. Once More is a very important ability. It'll keep you from getting defeated when you get caught in a combo. So equip this on Sora and don't ever unequip it. It's very, very useful. So like, when you have second chance, that'll prevent you from being defeated by a single strong attack. Once More prevents you from being defeated by combo attacks you can't break out of. So, basically you'll always have a chance to, once the combo ends, you have the chance to heal yourself immediately. So, you definitely want to have both of them equipped as soon as you get them. So the monkey-looking Heartless there is called Shaman. A lot of times it'll appear in groups without a living bone. In that case, it does some regular slashing attacks, can raise some fire pillars, and can turn into a mask, go invincible, and just sort of charge around hitting you. So that's kind of weird.
Simba! It's me, Sora. Donald and Goofy are here too.
Sora? Donald? Goofy! What happened to you?
Help, Simba! Help! She's gonna eat us!
Timon! Pumbaa! Something must have happened in the jungle. I have to go help my friends.
Okay, we'll back you up.
Alright, before we run off after Simba, we're just gonna explore the area a little bit. There's not really a rush, so take your time. Save if you want.
There!
Another set of torn pages, so we can do 100-acre woods after this if you want. And you probably have to line yourself up and use the dash to reach that one, otherwise you might not make it. And let's see, there's a new weapon for Donald and Goofy, so we're gonna buy both of them. And drop off our synthesis equipment. We got a couple good things. So I'm gonna use the magic boost and both the defense boosts on Sora. I will eventually use those AP boosts.
Simba! Wait! It's Nala! Don't you recognize her?
Nala? It's me, Simba.
Simba! You are alive!
Hey, what's going on here? Don't worry. They're all friends of mine. So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
Are you sure they don't want to eat me? Like I'm some kind of pig?
We won't, but you are a pig, right?
Call me Mr. Pig!
Could you guys excuse us for a few minutes? Why am I not surprised?
Simba, you've got to come back to Pride Rock. I thought Sora might be able to help, but you're the only one who can save us from Scar.
I can't go back.
Why?
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Simba?
Hakuna?
Matata!
Hakuna?
Matata!
He's not the Simba I remember. Something about Hakuna Matata.
My father's dead, and it's because of me. It's my fault. I can't go back. It won't change anything.
Look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you, and so will I.
Father, are you there?
Simba, you have forgotten who you are. You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
You can all come out now. I'm going back to face my past. I could use your help.
He really is a king.
So Simba has upgraded from summon to party member, and this time we're going to keep Donald in the party. As usual, take Simba's items, and then we're going to check out his abilities. Fierce Claw, he'll do like rapid slashes towards an enemy. Ground Shaker will let him let out a huge roar for some crowd control. Healing Herb lets him heal a party member, and King's Pride is his limit attack. So that's the only limit we can really use while we're in this world. And we set Simba to party attack, so he'll focus on enemies Sora isn't targeting. We'll save up, and then we're gonna head back to Pride Rock.
Gather!
So, as we're going back, just kind of fighting random enemies, just sort of thinking. Pluto hasn't been going to the different worlds with us, even though he can seemingly travel through them without a gummy ship or whatever. If he came to this world with us, I'm wondering, would he have a form change like we do? And what might it be? Or would he just stay normal here and in the other worlds? Like, except maybe Atlantica, where he'd have to change into something, but I wonder how that would work. Alright, so here we have a group of shamans. Now you get a chance to see how they fight when they don't show up with a living bone. And you can see their normal abilities. They can be pretty annoying to deal with, honestly. Mostly when they just go into the mask form and just start floating around like that while invincible. Alright, here we have a good chance to try Simba's limit attack. It's typically pretty good as far as dealing with crowds. Remember, press the X and triangle button during the limit, so you're getting the most damage out of it. Against regular enemies, it's usually fine. It seems like against bosses, it has sort of like one of the most inconsistent damage levels. Sometimes I use it, it'll like absolutely shred the boss's health, and sometimes it'll barely go through like half of one bar. So, and I really don't necessarily know what I've done differently in those times. So, be careful when you use it. It's pretty useful, honestly. Again, it is the only limit attack that we can use while we're here, so definitely make use of it against regular enemies, and sometimes use it against bosses and it'll work very well for you.
I'm here! Back off! Hey!
Wait a minute, we're gonna fight your uncle for this?
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
Simba, you're alive.
This kingdom doesn't belong to you.
Simba's the rightful king.
The choice is yours, Scar. Either step down or fight.
Must this all end in violence? I'd hate to be responsible for the death of a family member, Simba.
I've put the past behind me.
But what about your faithful subjects? Have they?
Simba, what's he talking about?
Go on. Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
I am.
He admits it, murderer. If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. Do you deny it?
No, but it was an accident.
You're in trouble again. But this time, Daddy isn't here to save you. And now everyone knows why. Now, this looks familiar. I think I've seen this before. Oh, yes. I remember. This is just the way your father looked before he died. And here's my little secret. I killed Mufasa.
Murderer! Tell them the truth!
All right, all right. I did it.
Louder!
I killed Mufasa.
Simba, you get Scar. We'll handle these guys.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through!
Alright, before we go into the cave there, I'm just gonna go down here to the stone hollow so I can save up. First we have a sort of mini boss fight, so we're gonna take care of that first. So we ought to beat the three hyenas, Chenzi, Banzai, and Ed. Beat them in any order. We have to make sure Timon and Pumbaa don't get defeated. So you see they have their own damage bar there. You can use triangle to call Timon and Pumbaa towards you. And so if you need to, just like try to get away from the hyenas and just call them over. Here I'm doing the long way of dealing with these guys. This is really annoying to do, honestly. The speedrun strategy is sort of to immediately use a magnet, hopefully catch all three of them, then they'll all try to counter you, and you just want to keep using reflect. But I wanted to just do it this way this time, because I haven't done it in a while. It's annoying, and it takes a while, but there's two of them down, so just gotta deal with this last one. There we go.
Where's Simba?
He went up there.
Alright, I'm just gonna run back and save again. Okay. Last thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna swap a potion for an ether, and then we're gonna head up for the final fight.
Simba!
This is his fight, Donald. You're okay!
Oh, that was just a sneak preview. 'Cause this ain't over. Oh, not by a long shot. Anger and jealousy turned the king of Pride Rock into a Heartless. Oh, your kingdom's gonna rise again. But this time as the Pride Lands of Darkness.
That's what you think!
Alright, that's pretty fitting. Scar turned into a Heartless for the final fight here. I don't know why the ground turned into glass, but it's whatever. Anyway, he's gonna start off with just some standard swipe attacks. If you do a full combo on him, he'll typically just get knocked back and then do a counterattack on you. So don't try to get too greedy with it. After going through a bit of his health, he's either gonna activate a fire or a lightning magic. So with the fire ones, you can see he'll just sort of he'll bring those fire orbs around himself, and then he'll just hop around, creating flame pillars wherever he goes. And for the lightning one, he makes lightning orbs around himself and summons lightning strikes down on him. So using Reflect is pretty good, as usual. Blocks pretty much everything, and does that explosion around you for a very, very low MP cost, so there's no point in not using it. Then, for a while, he'll just sort of hop between them two. He's going into his DM Desperation move now, where he just uses some, like, dark magic, and basically he's just going to run around like this for a while. Just hold down square and just go in a circle, and you should avoid all of it. It's pretty good. He does have a setup for a reaction attack, where you go into sort of a like roll with him, and you just want to counter to knock him off of you. Reflect does a lot of damage as usual. Said that already, but you see it works. Use it. Once he's done, I'm gonna use Simba's Limit. This should finish him off. And now for a much better version of this fight. I'm going to do a quick combo on the ground, counter his counter with a Reflect, do that again. He's already using his fire magic. And now I'm going to go into Simba's Limit, immediately use an Ether on myself while the limit's active. I already have most of my MP back, so I should be able to use it again pretty shortly. Use some aerial attacks on him. Alright, and I've already got full MP back, so I can counter with whatever I need to. Let him use his DM. You see how low his health is already. I'm gonna go into Simba's Limit again. I was getting ready to use the Ether, but I don't think I should need it here. Limit, then just one quick combo, and that should finish him off.
What's with the light show?
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell Simba.
Oh, he's probably busy. Just tell him we'll be back soon.
Oh, that's right. He's king now. He's gonna be so busy, he'll probably forget about his two best buddies.
Well, you always got Hakuna Matata, right?
Guess so.
What do you mean, guess so? And what if he forgets to tell the carnivores who we are? One look at you, and you're a pig roast!
That's Mr. Pig Roast.
Same thing! And I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner!
Pumbaa?
You can never forget your true buddies.
So, by defeating Scar, we got our first upgraded form of magic. So, Fire now became Fyra, or Fira. We unlocked something new at the Colosseum, and something new at Hollow Bastion. So, first I'm just gonna check the journal. As usual, check the Pride Rock section. We got all the treasures in that world, and we got all the puzzle pieces. Pretty good. Let's look at our party member, Simba. And our boss fight, Scar. And I guess I have to do the 3 hyenas. Oh, and right, Pete changed form too. That was weird. Maybe Pluto would just turn into a hyena or something if he joined. Be most similar to Ed, since he doesn't say anything, really. Just check on our puzzle progress. Okay, not bad. Anyway, now let's go back to Hollow Bastion, and let's do that section of 100 Acre Woods.
Deer!
Come on! Eeyore! Pooh! Are you okay? Gosh, that's too bad, Eeyore. After all that work.
No matter. Most likely would have fallen down anyway.
Well, I'll help you fix your house, Eeyore.
Oh, hello there, Piglet. Thanks for offering. Wouldn't want to spoil your fun day, though.
Well, hello, Piglet. And hello, somebody I don't know.
Pooh, this is Eeyore. You know Eeyore, don't you?
I do?
What could have happened to him?
Oh, I have an idea. Maybe Pooh's tummy is so rumbly that it's making him forget. If we bring him some honey, he's sure to remember.
Well, I guess it's worth a try.
Might work, but probably not.
First, we gotta find some honey.
If honey's what you're looking for, I know just the place. Follow me.
Poor Eeyore. Always messing things up for him. It's not fair. Anyway, let's just look around, get some puzzle pieces and some treasure chests. Feels good to be back in regular Sora. Lion Sora is fun, but having all of our movement abilities is, I missed it, basically.
Splendid, just splendid.
This is the place I told you about.
Wow, look at that.
How yummy for my tummy.
But doesn't that honey belong to someone?
So here we've got another mini game. Basically we just want to head down this path. We don't really have that much control. We can just move to the left and to the right. By holding down square we can move faster. For this first time we're doing it, we don't actually have to worry about the score or anything. So you just want to get used to like the path and where the big globs of honey are. So for later, when there's a point system, you know how you can collect the most. If you hit anything on the path, then Pooh Bear will get knocked off of you. And you can see you have a life system, so you don't want to get hit more than 10 times, otherwise you'll lose. Personally, I've never really taken more than 3 hits on any of this, so you probably won't, that probably won't happen to you, so don't worry about it too much. Basically, if you get Gopher, then he'll basically be a shield for you, so you can take a free hit, he'll get knocked off, and you'd have to find him again, like we're about to here.
Your Gopher is the name.
So, again, nice little break. Don't have to focus on too much of this, just do your best to collect the yellow honey globes and just try not to hit anything, or just don't hit anything too many times at least.
Gopher is the name.
There now, Pooh. Have just as much as you'd like.
Why, thank you. Pardon me, kind somebody, but do you know where I might find another smackerel or two of honey? Oh. My tummy seems to be telling me there's some honey right in there. Mother, I'm stuck.
He still doesn't remember. What in the world has gotten into Pooh Bear?
Whatever it is, we better help him.
Oh, yes, and quickly, too.
No stuff and fluff.
1, 2, 3. You're okay now, Pooh.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Why, just look at him. He doesn't even remember who I am. Perhaps it's all this blustery wind, or maybe he actually needs more honey, or he's sleepwalking and dreaming.
Well, if I am dreaming, which I suppose I could be, I hope that I get to the part where you invite me to lunch again very soon, Rabbit.
That's right, you're always stopping by for lunch. Wait, Pooh, you called me Rabbit.
Well, of course, Rabbit.
What about Eeyore? And do you remember Eeyore too, Pooh?
Oh, hello there, Eeyore. It's ever so nice to see you today.
Thanks for noticing me, Pooh Bear.
And hello to you too, somebody I don't know.
Well, at least you remember Rabbit and Eeyore now.
Alright, all set with that for now, so we'll head back to the world map. And that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, share with a friend, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!